Have you ever felt like your faith has really been tested before? Have you ever felt like maybe God has brought you somewhere and maybe you haven't been able to figure out exactly why? It seems like maybe things have started to become a little more complicated since you got there, possibly. Or how about this one? Have you ever gotten exactly what you needed to get to maybe the next step, or maybe to get to the next place? Something that you really needed that would make the next transition easier. But all of a sudden now you find yourself at risk of losing it. That one thing you needed. I want to remind you of one thing. God is faithful. If it is that you are in need of something, and it is that God brought you there, rest assured that He will provide a way. Let's take a look at what the Bible says. See, someone else had a similar situation. I'd like to go to the book of Genesis, chapter 22. Notice what it says in the first verse. Ready? It says, "Now it came to pass after these things that God tested Abraham." And the story continues. Now, as the story progresses, we see that there's a dialogue between Abraham and his son. A decision has to be made, and there's a little uncertainty on the part of Isaac. And the question is, where is the substitute? Let's go to verse 8, because I really like this answer. Ready? Verse 8 says, "And Abraham said, 'My son, God will provide for himself the lamb for a burnt offering.' So the two of them went together." Alright, did you catch that? It seemed to be a difficult situation, and the answer was, God will provide a way. Back to your story. See, it may be that you're in a tight situation right now, or a difficult one, right? I want you to consider the words as well for your own life. God will provide a way. But there's a question. Do you have the faith that Abraham possessed? That is key.